Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Buck's Beat Podcast, episode 165 today. And we're going to take a break from the college football scene and talk a little Falcons football today. Talk about the struggles of our Atlanta Falcons. This morning, I pulled up the Falcons website, just trying to get some content for the show. And the first thing I see is a billboard inviting fans to join a priority list for 2026 season tickets. And I immediately think how preposterous and absurd that this is. The team has lost 4 in a row. We're now 3-6 and on our way to our 8th consecutive losing season. Raheem Morris is now 32-53 as an NFL head coach, winning percentage of 37%. Zach Robinson's offense is averaging 18 points a game, good for 27th in the National Football League. Backup quarterback has a $100 million contract. And the first-year starting quarterback is seemingly lost without a quality sounding board in the building. Ulbricht's defense just allowed 240 yards rushing against the Colts. And the Falcons are anticipating and expecting fans to join a priority list for next season tickets. Folks, you can't make this stuff up. Talk about moronic. Clueless. No wonder we're among the worst NFL teams. Just another example. And as you know, our Falcons are in a bad place. Pretty sure Coach Raheem Morris and his staff will not be able to reset this team and overcome all this adversity. They sure should not expect to get a boost from the home crowd on Sunday. I would expect you're going to see a lot of empty seats down at MBS for the Panthers game. All right, confession time. I still believe in Michael Penix Jr. in spite of the recent struggles with the Falcons offense. Look, I realize he's in a tough spot. Not exactly in a stable situation. In fact, he's in the eye of the storm right now. Chaos all around him. Number one, they've got serious issues on the offensive line. So protection is a real big issue. Got backups at left guard and right tackle. Got Newsel is an issue at center, below the NFL standard. The only legitimate starter on the offensive line is left tackle Jake Matthews. I hope that ankle's feeling better. And all that adds up to this. Pennix is a quarterback under pressure, and that's a bad thing. Number two, questionable coaching. The scheme seems to be a little questionable. We are the leaders in running the pistol formation. And that puts us in an RPO-heavy system. And we are a favorite to run the outside zone stretch run play. That's our favorite. Bijan Robinson thrives running that, so, it's not a bad thing we're doing that. But offensive coordinator Zach Robinson must not believe that the play action off the outside zone run must believe it just doesn't mesh very well with the Pennix skill set and perhaps his inexperience at the position professionally. I believe we should be seeing a lot of the bootleg flood concept with receivers running crossing routes at multiple levels outside or opposite the stretch fake. Or we should be seeing a lot of the bootleg off the outside zone run with the post wheel route combo or the seam dig combo. We're not seeing any of that. Now, Zach Robinson came from the Rams, and several years ago, the Rams were in that pistol. Not anymore. The Rams have moved away from the pistol because of a trend defensively in the National Football League that has seen defenses running more or predominantly too deep, too high safety looks, to try to limit offenses from taking deep shots and getting explosive plays. The McVay adjustment here in 2025 is that the Rams have Matthew Stafford under center a lot more than they ever had, and they've incorporated some gap scheme runs and are utilizing more play-action pass than they have. The Falcons have resisted doing that, making that move. Maybe it's because they're trying to keep it simplified, the package for Pennix being a rookie starting quarterback in the league, or maybe because Zach and the offensive staff are reluctant to impact Bijan on that outside zone run and being so focused on that running play. But regardless of what the reason is, the Falcons are stuck in a bad place offensively. Who's to blame? That's what the boys at the coffee shop want to know. Buck, who's to blame? Well, the collaboration's not working. Blame the system, blame the game planning, and blame the play calling. Zach Robinson's the offensive coordinator. T.J. Yates was the quarterback coach until they fired the wide receiver coach, and now T.J. Yates is the wide receiver coach and the passing game coordinator. They've installed D.J. Williams as the quarterback coach, and Ken Zampese is the senior offensive assistant. So those four guys are in charge of the scheme, the game planning, and the play calling. It's not working. And the result is the Falcons are 27th in the NFL in scoring. 32 teams. We're at the bottom of the heap in scoring, 18 points a game. We are 29th in the NFL in third down conversions out of 32 teams. We're among the worst. The last three games, the Falcons converting on third down only 10% of the time. Horrifying numbers. 3 of 29 on third down the last three games. Now, I did a little research project this week, and here's what I came up with. In those last three games, the Falcons, in third and long situations, 22 of the 29 third down situations, they're in third and long, which is a recipe for disaster. Third and long situations. Falcons are in third and long 76% of the time. It's hard to believe. And that tells me they're not consistent executing on first down and 10 and on second down. Pretty obvious because you're in third and long almost every single time. And the conversion rate league-wide on third and long is really low, 25 to 30% conversion rate when you're in third and long situations. Only the Titans, the Browns, and the Vikings are worse than we are. Pennix basically right now is going to the school of hard knocks. Stuck in a bad place, at a bad time, needing protection, needs a better scheme and a better plan. Now, I do believe that Pennix can get better and improve three different ways, and here they are. Number one, Pennix, in my opinion, needs to pull that thing down. He's getting pressured a lot. He rarely gets a clean pocket. Pennix needs to pull that thing down and run with it more as he tries to avoid the pressure. Find a gap and take off with the football, especially on third down. Do more of this. He's got the skills to do it. He's reluctant to do it. And I'm guessing the reason why he's reluctant to do it is because he looks in the mirror and he sees himself as a pocket passer. But he's getting pressured. There's an opportunity to hurt the defense with his legs. He's got the talent and skill to do it. He's got to do more of this. Number two, look, he's got to continue, like all quarterbacks, to work on his footwork, to be on balance, to be able to reset and then throw accurately. He's missing some open targets because of this, so continue to work on that. Number three, he's got to hang tough, man. I mean, really, stay determined. Don't give in. Keep on keeping on. Keep giving this Falcons team a shot to win. And he's been doing that. I mean, they're not getting blown out. They're in these games, just not winning these games. And for all of you that believe Pennix stinks, think about this. Even with all the chaos going around Pennix, he's still number 19 in QBR. I mean, you critics out there want to make us believe that he's worse than Desmond Ridder. Are you kidding me? Don't believe it. Pennix is way better than that. Don't give up on him. He's just getting started. Pennix would be top 10 quarterback, in my opinion, if he was in a good system, with a good game planner and play caller, if he was getting good protection. If he was getting all those things, Michael Penix Jr. would be a playa. A playa. Will they win Sunday against the Panthers? Well, they need a better start than the first time they played them when we got blown out and shut out in Charlotte 30-0. And in that game, had a bad start. We settled for 2 first-quarter field goals, and Romo missed both of them. We fall behind. It ends up being a really ugly scene in Charlotte. And I'll tell you this, there's no way I can sit through another one of those. And another performance like that. I mean, it can't get worse than that, can it? So I'm still believing in Pennix. Just think, most of the problems are around Pennix. The coaching, the offensive line. He just doesn't have those things right now, apparently. So hang tough, Mike. We'll be back next week talking about that Georgia-Texas game, getting you ready for that Georgia Tech game coming up soon. It's going to do it for this episode of Buck's Beat. Have a great weekend, everybody.